like not letting your knees holding for the APT.
RD Curry, question next.
Hello everyone, this is Theresa again from the APT News Network. Sitting here with the 2012 graduate, Scotty Millan. How are you doing today?
Good, how are you?
Good. I just want to ask you a couple of questions about your experience here at Swedish and what you're doing in your life.
Sure.
So when and how did you first get interested in fitness?
When I was, from 2002 to 2006, I was in the Marine Corps.
Okay.
And fitness was a huge part of what we did there. And I kind of also realized while doing my job how much being just strong and physically fit would transfer over to doing your job or just basic survival.
Okay.
So I kind of realized how everybody needs to be fit, no matter what kind of lifestyle you have or job you're in. It's important for everybody to kind of just have a basic level of fitness or strength to survive.
Okay, cool. So what made you consider doing personal training as a career?
I honestly don't remember when I actually started, what my motivations was, but as I did it, that's when I really kind of came up with my mission and why I wanted to be here and how much I loved doing it, was when I realized how much fun it was and how much we were helping people.
Okay, cool. So there's fun in your career.
So much fun. I have fun every day. Okay. Yeah, it never feels like work.
Not a lot of people can say that, so that's great. How did you first hear about Swedish Institute?
I think I found it online. I think maybe I was doing Google searches for personal training programs.
Okay.
And Swedish Institute was one of the top ones that came up.
So is this the first college you went to for this type of education, or?
Not the first. I went to another personal training school. It wasn't a very expansive program, not like this one.
Okay.
I learned a lot there. It wasn't as much as I thought I had learned once I came here.
Okay.
So this one was definitely the best.
Okay, really building on what you already had.
Yeah.
Awesome. So tell me, what kind of situation do you work in now?
I work for myself in a few different places, training just a regular, everyday person, just to be stronger, lose weight, just be all around in better fitness, better shape. I also train some athletes. I do strength and conditioning classes for competitive fighters.
Wow,
and
sounds exciting.
It is. It's fun.
Okay.
It's fun. But I really kind of train anybody that thinks they need to improve their fitness or their strength. I like training more military firefighters, cops, and fighters.
Okay.
Tactical kind of strength and conditioning.
All right, cool. So I know that you went on to Manhattan College. Is that correct?
I did.
So tell me about that transition from Swedish.
It was pretty easy. I mean, they took all of my credits, which I think were 60 or 62 credits from having an associate's degree, and it's 120 to a bachelor's, so I only had 2 more years to go. I just finished my second semester there a couple weeks ago, so now I just have 2 more semesters to go.
That's awesome. So what's your major there?
Exercise science.
Okay.
And pretty much we covered all of the exercise science stuff here, so going into another bachelor's program, all we really have to do is the English and the math and the biology and chemistry and stuff like that. Yeah.
All right, cool. So tell me, how competitive did you feel when you first left Swedish?
When I first left the Swedish Institute, I didn't realize how much of a leg up we had on everyone else until I kind of really was in it for a little while. You know, until like a little while after we left school, I kind of realized that we really do learn a lot more than the average trainer, you know, the average person that kind of just maybe just does it for fun or on the weekends or has a second job or does this as their second job. That the people who really dedicate themselves to the fitness industry and go get an education, especially at a place like this, how we really have a leg up on everyone else.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
All right, so what advice would you give your 12-year-old self if you knew then what you know now about fitness?
I would tell my 12-year-old self to start younger, doing stuff like competitive sports, because I was not into that at all. I was
really
terrible at team sports.
I
played baseball since I was a kid. I played lacrosse 1 year and football 1 year, but I was always the kid that was getting yelled at for messing everything up. So I would have told myself to like stick with it, be more physical, try to exercise more. I started late at that. I didn't find a sport that I liked participating in until I was 23.
Wow.
One that I actually did compete in. And it wasn't a team sport, it was a single person sport. Yeah, but I would tell my younger self to maybe just get into this whole field earlier.
Okay.
Because I had no idea what I wanted to do when I was 12. I didn't start this until I was 24.
Okay.
So I really had no idea what I wanted to do with my life until then.
All right, so just stick with it and stay focused and really get into it.
Yeah.
So you said you played some sports, but you really weren't into it. But what is your individual sport?
Muay Thai, kickboxing,
wow. Okay.
competitive fighting.
All right, so how do
Yeah.
you use what you've learned to do that?
Well, one of the things I do is I train fighters, strength and conditioning for fighters. I'm really into that. Combat sports is some of the most physically demanding sports, and a lot of the things that coaches are doing in combat sports really go against the kind of things that the people who make the rules about strength and conditioning say. So I kind of try to show them what it is we should be doing, and you get a lot of resistance trying to change what people have been doing
Right.
for the last 50 years, but that's kind of also part of my mission, is to work my way into there and change how they do things.
Okay, so kind of just redirecting how that's done based
Yeah.
on what you know right now.
Yeah,
Awesome. Way to stay engaged.
I'm trying.
Okay. Okay, cool. So now that you've gotten yourself to your career and you're on your way, finishing school, what is your mission? Your mission?
My mission is to change the way the average person thinks about fitness and training. And I really want to change the fitness industry and the way people view the fitness industry, because a lot of people think we're just plain old regular people that know how to get ourselves in shape so that we can just help other people, when really there's a science behind it and people have educations. There's a lot of different levels of trainers, and people don't realize that. They kind of just lump us all into the same
Right.
pile. So I want people to just know what we do, and to know how much fitness and strength training can change their lives and help them out.
Awesome. Well, you sound like you're on the right track.
I hope I am.
All right. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thanks for joining us for the interview. And this is Theresa from the APT News Network signing off.